Hello, my friends, and welcome in. Guys, I want to start with my Autumn's Embrace bag with my design inspiration. I'm itching and itching and itching to get in this bag. So many fun ideas for fall. But I wanted to start and kick it off with some little tip and trick here working with our acrylic links, and we are going to, in fact, make a project. But I do want to mention a few things about working with the links if you haven't already figured it out yourself. Now, you got two links in the bag, and you've got a dozen or more of each. Now, these gold are the oval twisted. These guys are CBB plastic, right? And they're very, very durable, okay? The acrylics are the leopard. And if you haven't figured it out already, they will break so easy. So first, and bar none, my friends, I would highly recommend do not use your tools. You do not need to use your tools with either of these links. You can twist them open with your hands or snap them together, rather. You don't even need to twist them open. They're more like a snap link, okay? Now, with that said, it is possible to get your acrylic links to go with each other without breaking, although I will acknowledge, and I want to let you guys know, that I have quite a few here that are broken. They break so easy just by trying to get them together if you try to open them even just the slightest. So what I have found, and I want to demonstrate for you guys, is the easiest way, and it's almost luck of the draw, is if you can get a couple together, you're golden. Also, friends, we can use jump rings. We can use some thicker gauge, like these are 18 gauge. We can use some thicker gauge jump rings to link these together, which is completely fine. And, you know, we can use these for, like, I intend to do like a bracelet, like a chunky bracelet situation, right? Or you could do that like on a necklace or earrings. And we are going to make an earring project today. But I just want to give you guys a couple of tips, like I said, if you hadn't figured it out already, because the acrylic ones in particular, they will break so easy. So do not use your tools. So with that said, friends, let me show you what I did to get 4 of my links together, okay? So it's really luck, again, I can't stress enough, friends, it's luck of the draw, right? It's luck of the draw. But you have to just be so gentle. And so what I've done, basically, is, so do you see where there's an opening there, right? And the other one, it doesn't really quite matter where I'm going to click it in. But you have to be so careful and put tons of pressure between your fingers on the bottom where the link is not open, and it's still luck of the draw. And what I do, friends, is I'll almost like even use my beading mat or my surface, my work table, as leverage, and just try to barely get it open so it'll click in there. And we'll see if I can get, nope, see, that one broke. And it is happening to me too, friends, if it's happening to you. That one broke. It is such luck of the draw. Because all you want to do, guys, is literally just get it open enough right there. Like, did you see how I did that? I'm going to do, if any of you ordered a sparkle bag for September and are really frustrated with these particular leopard links, the next time you put any order in for that fact, I will include another bag of these for you, okay? So let's move on to these. Guys, these are fantastic. These, no muss, no fuss, no problem. These, my friends, are CBB plastic, right? As I mentioned in the launch. These are fantastic. They do not require a tool either. They are very strong material. And in order to put these together, it's really the same concept as I was just showing you. You're going to want to take wherever you see the divot there on any of the links, okay, and find the opening on the link you're wanting to add it to, and you're just going to press it in, just like that, and it's already on there, and it'll kind of just snap back. And what's cool is, how the divots are. You notice the divots in the twisted links, they just end up laying like chain, right? It's how they're designed. These are just really cool. So I'll pull you in and show you again. So again, don't use your tools on either of the links if at all possible. And so here I've got two together. And then here's this one, and there is the opening of the link. So I can either use the open on the link for the one I'm going to add, or I can turn it around where the other side, where there is no opening, and I can add it to the section I've already linked where the opening is. And I'm just going to simply press down right where that opening is, and it's going to open, and super easy. Did you see that or hear that snap? And we are good to go. And there we go. Okay, and with that, we are going to actually make a fun pair of earrings, because guys, I love these. I love these for just some statement earrings. Like I said, these don't need anything else. Now, if you wanted to put, do some wire wrap loops, like with a ball and head pen, and put a bead in between, like you probably could do on the top and the bottom one, or even dangle something from the bottom, you could do that. But make sure you're going to do a wire wrap loop that's, you know, going to be thick enough to fall in that link, because they're pretty wide. So I just love this though, guys. And I love this ear wire. I love this ear wire I found in my stash. They, to me, are very statement and trendy. They need nothing. These are like literally 3-minute earrings. And if you're selling this fall, I have a feeling these might be a hit, because you've seen things like this on the runway. And then I have, friends, an 18 gauge, 8mm, 24 karat gold plated jump ring. And that matches almost perfectly back to these links. So all I'm doing is literally snapping the links together. Of course, you can make these any length you want. And here, let's put our last link on here. You can add 2, 3, 4 links. Really, it's whatever you want. They go back very nicely. Very sturdy plastic. Love it. You could add as many links as you want. You could just do 1 link even. You could do 2. You could do 10. These are just really super easy, but they're fun and trendy. And so I've got my links together. I am going to pop my ear wire open. And I am literally going to add my jump ring to this link here. And pop it on the ear wire. So more than design inspiration, really this was more of a, hey guys, if you didn't know, here, now you do. If you are not familiar with working with the acrylic links, I hope that you found this video informational and helpful in your jewelry journey. And then we'll just close that ear loop. Looks pretty good to me. I think so. And we have, just that fast, a super trendy pair of earrings. So again, guys, if you had a lot of trouble like I did on your acrylic links, not to worry. The next time you put an order in, I will be including a whole bunch of those for you if you ordered the September bag. And I hope you guys love making these quick, fun link earrings. Super fun. Until the next one, friends, be well.